We want to get right to breaking news that's happening on Detroit's west side, where a Detroit police officer has been shot. Our Andres Gutierrez is at that scene now on Highland Road near Linwood. Andres, what have you learned so far?
Yeah, Rochelle, we're actually right now at Henry Ford Hospital. It's here where our officer was transported, and he is expected to make a full recovery. He was shot in the hand at a front of a house over on the west side. Wild scene unfolding this morning on the city's west side. Here's what we know so far. At around 8:15 this morning, officers received a call to the 12,000 block of Linwood of a man suffering a medical episode. He was essentially in his underwear jumping on cars. Officers showed up and he was gone. About 2 hours later, this single officer spotted him at a Valero gas station near LaSalle and Highland. That's where they tried to approach the guy. The guy took off running. The officer went after him, saw the suspect approach a house there on Highland, and worried that this guy was going to go into the house, he ended up chasing him to the front porch. They got into some type of wrestling match in front of the house. The suspect was able to get a hold of the officer's gun from the holster. They wrestled over that gun, and the gun went off, striking the officer in the hand. The officer stayed there at the scene, called for backup. The suspect took off with the officer's gun, and eventually other cops were able to chase him down and took him into custody. The officer, again, transported here to Henry Ford Hospital, where he is in good spirits, according to the police chief who spoke to us just a short time ago. Has been on the force for just over a year, but again, that officer is going to be okay. Shot in the hand, expected to make a full recovery. The suspect, who was suffering a mental episode, is in custody at this hour. Reporting live in front of Henry Ford Hospital, I'm Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.